how to grow in life, in health, in your knowledge. These are things that you need to understand. So make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and we can take it forward from there. Awesome. Peace out, guys. Students, we've got EU on the table here. So as you know, we like to start off the day in our lives with going to the gym in the morning, being productive. As soon as you start your day, I think that's super important, just to keep your mind sharp as well, focus, sharp. So we're gonna go hit chests and tries. Unfortunately, we are gymming alone today, which is a bit of a bummer, so we're gonna have to do some clips on my little DJI here, and then hit the sauna, get some breathing techniques in. I think that's important, guys. I love the sauna. Always good to just focus on your breathing, and it's to release all the toxins out your body, and just sweat it out, so it's cool. Then jump in the shower, get changed, go back to the desk, and then see what opportunities arise when we're on the markets. I do believe there could be some good opportunities now, obviously with the tariffs and everything that's going on. Lots of big moves happening in the markets, a lot of liquidity. So let's see, not only for that, maybe not just for the forex terms, but I think everything is dumped quite a lot. So let's look for long-term possibilities, long-term opportunities as well. And Tesla is something that I have close to my heart at the moment. Just to give you insight, I think Elon Musk is absolutely going to come bang Tesla back into all-time highs eventually. So let's see what happens there. I'm definitely going to be investing in the US market. I've shifted a lot of my stocks, to the German market, DAX 40, because they were exceptionally doing well, during this whole cause of Donald Trump coming into president and the market dumping quite a lot. So now, because everything's dumped quite a bit, these are gold mine opportunities to jump into the market for some long term, even hitting 20, 30, 40% gains within a few months span of time. Now that's important to understand, that if you are hitting anything above alpha means, beating the bank, beating hedge funds, then you're doing exceptionally well. So we focus on beating alpha always, because that's what's going to make us money in the long term. Not this, 1,000% gains. Oh, there's a M3 that just drove past there. Not these 1,000% gains on your little trading account. Yes, it's cool, but is it long term? No. Is it consistent? No. So when looking at portfolios, we always try and diversify into areas that can give us good percentage gains on that yearly basis. But we'll get more into that later in the day. But peace out. Let's hit the gym, get some clips there, and take it forward from there. Can't say it's unfortunate, I couldn't record everything. There wasn't the best recording spots, and I saw lots of people walking around and whatnot and using the machines. But definitely gonna jump in this one now, feel refreshed, take it forward from there, and then I'll check you guys in session. So we're busy setting up here at the moment, and we're live with the students. We've got EU on the table here, and then GU waiting for the pullback. The nice thing is, again, as I said in my previous video, we don't just base our trades off, a strategy that we've developed. We have a product called Edgefill that literally has statistical data of EU and GU. Let's go check. I'll show you just a little bit of insight when we're jumping into our positions. We've got Asian range breakout. So this is the first 15-minute candle of Asian range, and we could see GU 70% green. Yes, we got 76% red day candle, but we already broke above the Asian session on GU. As you can see, Asian session is marked out with this little thing over here. We broke out. So if we get a pullback back into Asian session with the stats and our strat, you know, this is a pretty good trade setup that we can watch out for, an entry model that we always keeping in mind when jumping into positions. Look at Euro USD. Euro USD's got 71%, 80% red candle. So we did have the first 15-minute candle break out. As you can see, it also closed above, but started to pull back already into our demand zone with the EMA. So let's see what happens there. I'd like to see if we get a nice little push. You know, I have a small little position going at the moment around about here. So we're going to see if we can run to those highs. We're really getting a beautiful little push there. Just missed our supply zone, but you know, because of price pushing up on GU, we might just miss this trade because that pullback is a little bit too far, but EU is still running quite nicely. So let's see, again, 71% green candle because the day is going to end green because of edgefill stats, and we broke out on the first 15. So if we can hit TP1 here, that will be absolutely amazing. We'll make some cash with the students, as we've said, and we take it forward. We're busy running in profits now on EU. As you can see, we've got our position just on the break there, running beautifully, almost hitting TP. This is the 5-minute chart, and this is our 30-minute chart. So we are having a beautiful 30-minute bullish engulfing. Let's see what happens. We're up about $600 already, so let's see what happens. So guys, we just jumped off the session with the students. We unfortunately did not hit TP1, but we did close our profits in $600, which is minor but cool. Good $600 for the day. It is an early start. You know, we're up for the week already about 1,500, so that leaves us $2,100 for the week already, which is absolutely amazing. So coming in today, we're just gonna go pick up my friend Matthew. We're gonna go play a game of golf. I did promise him we're gonna play a game of golf just before we go obviously do the espresso thing for my brother later. And just, I'm gonna check you guys there. I'm gonna bring you with. It's gonna be short clips. I think we're gonna focus on that game. So guys, we just finished up the student call this morning, trading live with our students, as I said, every single morning. And we're now just taking a little bit of break before we get into some consultations with the students. We have an exciting thing that I'm doing for my brother later on in the day. As you guys see on the thumbnail, I am buying him a car, which I'm super excited to give him. We're gonna play a game of golf with my boy Matt and then my boy Bevan, and then, you know, we can take it forward from there, jump on some consultations after that, some deals, manage, get some investors. When it comes to our portfolio, as you guys have seen, I mean, it just reached 121% after 3.5 years. Absolutely crazy results at the moment, and you know, most hedge funds and banks can't even offer you that. That's 32% a year. So if you guys have not, you know, inquired about it, pop me a DM today, or you know, comment on this YouTube video and we can get in touch. But yeah, golf, get some consultations, then we had that exciting surprise from my brother later on, and then we take it forward from there. Cool, peace out.
Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights like this? Put some spotlight on the slide.
So I must admit, bit of a crap game so far coming to golf. Very disappointed. I think all the gents have been taking a bit of a crappy shot here and there. We're on the 8th hole, then we're going to end up soon, and then we're going to go to the car dealership, take it from there, and yeah, go pick up the car for my brother. As I said, we were looking around for quite some time, so we're going to go view it now. Maybe grab a beer after this quick one, and then yeah, go get the car for my brother, surprise him, and then yeah, we take it forward from there. Yeah, so cut game so far, I must admit, you're probably one of our worst golf games. And yeah, we just about finished with the last hole now, and then we're gonna go get the car, as I said, take it from there. I think so what's important, and I think what golf teaches you, is about patience. And when coming into the markets or when you're investing, you got to understand the game. For one, it's all about the formation. Yes, formation meaning, you know, the knowledge on actually how to hit the ball, and then two, execution, knowing when to actually enter the position, when to actually invest in the right time, and that all comes with experience and, you know, time, understanding exactly what you should be looking for in the markets. And yeah, so today it's not a good reflection on my trading, because I had a crap golf day. But I mean, when it comes to trading, it's a peak performance sport. So if you are making mistakes, you know, that's when you need to take a step back and realize, okay, cool, this is how I can improve, and not just trade, revenge trade, or when you're investing, invest, and you're losing positions and trying to, you know, buy it up until it goes, especially with this market dip that recently happened, you know, the tariffs. I mean, what? Dow Jones dropped like 22%. Recently, yes, it has recovered, but I believe it could probably drop a little bit further. You know, this is one of those days where it just bumps up again and has a bit of a retracement in the markets and in the indices and whatnot. But yeah, just staying on top of it is important, especially I think Apple, you know, Netflix, a lot of these US stock companies that you can invest in is such a great opportunity, because yes, the market might be down, but these are gold mines. You know, these are gold mines in the market, what make a lot of people money, and a lot of millionaires, you know, make more millions. Essentially, that's what it's about. Don't be scared of when it dips. Be happy, because this is where you, as traders and then as investors, we're buying at discounts, and essentially that's what you want. That is, knowledge is power. I mean, everyone says it. Warren Buffett says, if you want to earn more, learn more. You know, so recently buy as much books as you can, fill up your brain with as much knowledge as you can, because that's going to make you more money. And essentially, yes, it might not be like, okay, cool, it's going to give you the blueprint, exactly this is what you must do to make money. I think to become a millionaire or to make a lot of money in this world, you need to find your own way, but successful people leave clues in their footsteps. And this is where you got to come read their books, watch them, study them, just as you study, you know, like school, when you're in school, PT, you know, you did English, Afrikaans, whatever the case may be, whatever language, but you study to understand it. So the same thing, study the rich, but also study the poor. Poor also leave clues on how to be more broke, and essentially that might not look like, I'm not saying study their ways, but understand what is actually making them not reach the point that they want to. What is the habits? What are they doing? Exact same thing when it comes into the successful people. Study their habits. Study what they're doing. You know, how are they bringing solutions to problems? You know, this all comes down again to studying the successful, studying the poor, and reading as much as you can, whether it be podcasts. Fill your brain with as much knowledge as you possibly can, because that will most definitely make you more money. Don't worry about the car that you have in your garage. Focus on how many books are on your shelf. I think that's the important thing. How's it, guys? So super exciting experience today. We're going to be buying my brother the car. We've been looking around all over the places and to find the one that I think suits him. Of course, we're not going to buy him a BMW for starters. We're not going to be buying this crazy car, because I believe if you want something, you know, crazy, you have to work crazy hard for it. And essentially, you know, I didn't get that privilege from my parents to buy my first car, so to be able to do that for my brother is such an amazing experience and such a cool, you know, position to be in. I mean, again, thanks to the Lord to be able to put me in this position I am in today, where I can support my family. Already been doing it, and I've been looking for a long time to get my brother a car, and he's been asking me a long time. So finally to be in this position where I say, cool, Nathan, you know, this is your car, is such a great experience. And yeah, there was quite a few options, and we currently just found the one. Again, it's not some super car, but it is a startup, and I think that's important, because I didn't get that when I was younger, you know, and to be able to do that, as I said, is such a amazing experience. Right now we're going to be just signing the forms, getting everything done. And the crazy thing is, before I left, I said, Nathan, you need to wash my car when I get back, you know, because he wanted to make a little bit of money. Well, now he's going to be washing his own car, which is such a cool thing. But awesome. I'm going to bring you guys with. I'm going to share his reaction to you guys, and we're going to take it forward from there. So we just finished all the paperwork. We're going to be taking the car home now. We're going to get my brother to go fetch my sister, and then we're going to go meet him at my parents' house, drop off the car there for him, and then yeah, super excited. The car is there. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but it's something small. As I said, something small. It's not crazy, but I'm super excited to see his reaction, and yeah, let's see what happens. So guys, we're on our way now to my parents' house, and then he's picking up my sister at the moment from school, because my dad asked him to. My dad came in my car. As you can see, he's actually behind me at the moment, driving my car. But yeah, it's a little forward, that's a little teaser. Super excited to see his reaction. He's been sending my dad bike pictures for the past month, 2 months, because he wanted to get a bike because he knew he couldn't afford it. Obviously my parents know that they couldn't obviously buy him a car. So as I said, to be in this position to surprise him now, not knowing that he's going to be getting a whole ass car instead of a bike, he's absolutely going to be shocked. So we're almost there at the moment, looking forward to it, and let's see his reaction.
Basically I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Juicy slide, then I hit it double time, then I hit a spin, cause we spun that block a couple times. If it's not the right time, there'll always be another time. I'm not even tripping, we'll just see him in the summertime. Whoa, yeah. Can't describe the pressure I be putting on myself. Yeah. Really, I just can't afford to lose nobody else. Yeah. If they moving shaky, we just do the shit ourselves. But if I'm moving shaky, Chelsea do the shit himself. Yeah. Solo niggas on a YOLO for real. Heard a lot about you, but we don't know for real. Next time, guarantee the truth will get revealed. Black leather glove, no sequins. Yeah. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite. Yeah. Nike crossbody got a piece. Gotta dance, but it's
Are you for real?
Yes,
I'ma show you how. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right. We bout to slide, hey, can't let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me, dawg? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the passion. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from?
What?
You wanna dance with me, dawg? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide.
So essentially, y'all guys, that was the day in the life, and I mean, you saw the reaction from my brother. He was absolutely stoked. He actually cried a little bit off camera, which was so sweet, and such, again, coming back down to such an amazing position to be in, where I can actually, you know, support and provide and, you know, just bless my brother with a car. Again, wasn't a crazy one, but it was something, you know, it wasn't about the car. It was simply the gift and what he received that he knew he probably didn't deserve at that time. You know, so I didn't receive that. So the fact that he did at his age, you know, he's beyond grateful. And, you know, one thing I always want to touch on is trading is not always about the money. Like, it's cool to buy things, it's cool to support, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing experience, but you got to level yourself up to that, for one. But two, understand that trading is not just about the money. It's not just about the materialistic things. It's actually about the location freedom and the time freedom. If you can be making what your salary or what your current job is paying you for 2 to 3 hours of work a day, you're already ahead of so many people. Not because, okay, cool, you know, you're going to be working 9 to 5 to earn the same salary. Yes, you're working less, but now you've also made so much more time in your day to do more things. Don't get me wrong, I'm trading, yes, but I still run other companies. It does not mean that I'm sitting still. Trading is my be all and end all. No, I do investments, I help people build portfolios, I currently running a fund, you know, my mentorship program, I run Airbnbs, I have apartments that I need to, you know, regularly check on. There's a few other business, imports and export businesses. There's things that I do on the side because I've gotten to a point where I have so much time. I'm not going to waste it now on, because I'm making, you know, 6 figures in trading on a monthly basis, that it's going to stop me there. No, that's where you have more time and actually divert it into other areas that can make you more money too. And another thing, as I said, you know, just learn, absorb as much as you can. I'm still young and I'm still absorbing as much as I can, because that's what's making more money. It's not, you know, okay, cool, once I've got a skill, I can make a little bit of money and that's it. No, it's actually absorbing as much as you can, because essentially that's going to grow yourself, grow you as a person, grow your knowledge, and grow the potential that you can have. Not, you know, if you stop learning, you stop growing. If you stop growing, you're not going to develop yourself to the person that you want to be, for one. And two, you're not going to be in an area or position, or, you know, people pay for knowledge that can pay you more. So start reading books, start watching podcasts. You know, I slacked off a little bit on the books, but I've gotten back into it and I'm so much enjoying it at the moment. It's such I just dig into the book for 2-3 hours because I don't want to stop. And yes, not every book is like, you know, fantastic and always have this crazy things that you can learn from. But it's just, what's important to understand is, if you're reading business books, every successful person leaves trails and, successful tips within their stories. So now to make it in life and to become wealthy or millionaire, so call it, it's not going to be the same as it was for me. It's not going to be the same as Warren Buffett. Everyone becomes, let's say, wealthy or a millionaire one day in their own way, because everyone has different skills. You can find these clues that these rich and wealthy people leave to follow. Follow their habits, follow their routines, understand it. Maybe you don't have to follow it exactly, but start to build a routine around it, something that also works for you. Not only that, and how they made their money. If you are interested in that industry, learn from these people, read their books, or ask questions. If it's in the forex industry, get mentors' help, because that's what's going to develop you further. Learning from people that have already made money helps. It's going to give you, it's not like reading a book and trying to figure out the clues. It's simply like, okay, cool, here's it on a platter. This is what I did. You make of what you can with it. If you want to make it in this game, here's what I did. See if it works for you. And if it doesn't, modify it. You can also study the poor. What do I mean by this? Well, simply start watching a lot of your friends around you. What are they doing? Are they making millions? Are they making six figures? Or are they making business decisions? They might not even have to be making millions or hundreds of thousands, but are they taking the steps to actually make more money? Okay, so surrounding yourself with the right people. But two, by studying the poor, you can, what are their habits? Are their habits going out every weekend, saping? No. If that's it, cool. Then, you must do the opposite. Do the opposite of the poor, because that's essentially what the rich did. That's what the wealthy people did. I could end it off. The things that I would like to summarize: 1, have good habits, have a good routine, learn and absorb as much as you can. Learn, listen to podcasts, read books, study, and follow the right people. Follow guys that are going to guide you in the right direction, not people that are selling dreams. If you want a YouTube channel, that's what I'm doing here. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be talking about my portfolios that I'm investing in, my trades that I'm taking, a bit of vlogs, day in the lives. When I travel, I'm going to be absorbing when I travel. I'm going to be absorbing when I go to meetings. These are things that you can learn too, and I'm going to bring you with more. I'm going to be buying a better camera. I'm going to have someone to record me on a daily basis, so that they can capture every single moment. And essentially what I need to get there is just to keep on growing this channel. The more that this channel grows, the more effort I'll put into it. And I really do want to teach you guys as much as I can. I'm still young, I'm still learning, I'm still absorbing as much as I can. But that's why I am where I am, because I'm constantly putting myself in this position to, learn and absorb so that I can get to where I want to be. I'm following the right people, and essentially stop following these guys again that are selling dreams, these scammers, these people that are selling signals and stuff like that within the trading space, obviously. But follow guys that are going to teach you how to start a business, how to grow in life, in health, in your knowledge. These are things that you need to understand. So make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and you can take it forward from there. Awesome. Peace out, guys.